here we go, guys. I am back at the house. I have not cleaned up anything yet. I'm doing kind of like a smaller, shorter version video, and I will provide a link for the full video of where I found these in the attic. But look at this dust, guys. I have not wiped it down yet. Y'all are basically seeing it as it was found. 1970, sitting up in the attic forever. And I'm gonna go through and show you all the cars that are in here. Redlines, Matchbox Lesney cars, some Tootsie toys, etc. So let's get to it, and man, I gotta wipe this thing down. Just real quick before I get started, my name's Travis. I live down here in the Houston, NASA area. And what I do is I go to estate sales, garage sales, auction houses, anywhere where I can go, up in attics, which is where I found these. And like I said below, I'll put a link to the full video of me finding it in the attic, all that type of good stuff. It's a pretty long video. I'm trying to keep this one short and sweet so you can kind of see the cars. We're getting a lot of questions on it before I list it on eBay. So everything you're seeing here will be in my eBay store, which I'll also link below. Anybody who's a viewer, I will provide some sort of discount or perk. So gosh, this thing from 1970, guys. Let's see if I can show it to you here. 1970 Leslie Matchbox Country. The comps are okay, like between 100 to 150. But mine is in rough condition, but I guess these are sought after for collectors, so I'll probably sell it for a discount. So you're in luck if you are a collector, because I'm gonna give it a basic wipe down. Just have like a really like damp cloth. These are vinyl, it's like a plastic covering, so I don't feel like some water is gonna do any damage to it. I'm not gonna use any chemicals or anything. But yeah, I'm gonna get this one with a basic wipe down, show you the condition inside, and then let's go with the cars afterwards. 30 years of in an attic. Let's see how it cleans up. Look at that dirt, oh my God. But yeah, here I'm gonna do, let's just do half so y'all can see the before and after. Oh wow, look at this thing. I wonder if y'all tell me in the comments, do you think the dust maybe protected it? I mean, it wasn't in the sun. Man, my cloth is like just turning black. Look at this thing. Wow. That's the good news. This is really cleaning up pretty good. The color's really popping. Look at that. Night and day difference. Oh my gosh. It's gonna turn out to be better pictures than I thought for eBay. I'm actually pretty happy how this thing cleaned up, considering its age and where it's been stored. I mean, you can clearly see the writing now. And then I'll try to show the top and back and everything. Still a little moist, but the person that gets this is probably going to use it as a shelf sitter to decorate their room of Hot Wheels or Matchbox, wherever they have basically a display room, I'm guessing. Now here's the issue, guys. The condition on the inside is not to be desired. Like, here's the bottom. I don't know what this is. And then you've got just pieces like, I'm not sure if these are supposed to fold down or what's going on with all this, but yeah, like there's just pieces here. Like, I'm not gonna throw them away because I think collectors will still want them maybe, but I mean, what is going on? There's a door there. This is, I think this folds down and that's where you store the cars at. But like, I'm probably not gonna do much with the inside, even though like y'all are probably screaming at me saying, you should at least give it a basic wipe down. But I'm kind of paranoid to like break anything else. Like, I don't want to, I mean, I don't even know what this is for. And collectors are very finicky about their condition of stuff, and I don't want to, like, contribute to any other things. I know these must fold down. These flaps fold down, I guess. Like, because they have, like, a snap. Okay. But for, hey, the price, I think someone that wants one at an affordable rate and doesn't mind doing the cleaning themselves and maybe just, like, the gluing of things to make it look good, I don't know what they're gonna do with this. But this right here, I think I already dropped the comps, but that was a good add-in, and it was kind of stored along with the cars. And I'm sure some of the cars that you're about to see went with this set, probably stored in that little yellow area where the cars go. That's part one of the find in the attic. Let's go to the cars, which I'm pretty sure that's what you're here for. You want to see what redlines I got, which Matchbox Lesney's I got, and some other odds and end cars that aren't even. They're like Tootsie toys and a couple other non-name ones that I'd never heard of before. Here's the before, the wipe down. Case is not in the best condition, but people do not care. They want to have what they used to have. Like, there's someone out there that had this box from 1970, and here's the, oh, I'm sorry, I mistook. This one says 1968. New York. Before the wipe down. I mean, look at this dust, guys. Oh. Now let's see the after. Well, it's only fair I do the side view like I did with the other one. So I'm sure if I even use like a magic eraser, it would even help it more, but I'll just do the basic with the water. And I might even say, like in the listing on this, I might say I just did a basic wipe down with water on the thing. Look at that. Huh. Looks good. All right, finished wipe down. Here's your front. If you can see, I mean, there is condition issues. Not in perfect condition, but it does, the snap on the bottoms, they still close. Look, see, there's still some stress on the seams. I'm not gonna try to clean off whoever Ross Kimball was. That must have been the kid back in the day that held these. Right, let's get to the cars, guys. So I kind of already did like a pre-sort where these two, so there's 12 in each compartment, so there's 48. All those are the Lesney Matchbox ones. These are where the money is. There's like some red lines up in here, like I think 9 of them or 7 of them here, and then some Tootsies and all that. So let's pull them out and let's show. Here's them pulled out. I'm gonna take them out of the blue carriers also and line them up on the actual table. There's your teaser. All right, guys, I kind of did a lineup, and I'll just kind of go slow. So you guys that are collectors, you'll probably know what you're looking at. These are all Matchbox Lesney vintage. This one was kind of cool. It has like a mechanism to tip or whatever. Most of them are in used condition. There's a few though, and I'll point them out, that actually were in pretty good condition. Like, I was surprised. I guess he didn't ever want to use them or not. That one, that gold one, had like pretty decent comps of like 20 bucks or something I saw. These buses with the moonroofs had pretty good. Like this one, I think had like hardly anywhere. Like, seriously. Like, hardly. I don't know if that one just forgot about or what. Something about BP. do like these race car ones. This one had like open doors, and that one had a pretty decent comp also. Wally World or Bust. This one had decent comps, some pretty good shape. That one surprisingly sold for like 10 bucks on motorcycle action. That's it for all the Matchbox Lesneys, guys. And my game plan is, I'm about to show you all these over here that I have separated with the Tootsies. I haven't shown you the red lines yet. And there's some other stragglers. So I think I'm gonna do everything except the red lines in an auction. And this is pretty much the main. And then, no, these are the red lines I'm about to show you. Here's your Tootsie toys. There's actually 6 pieces. These little trailers pop off or whatever, but those are your Tootsie toys. This one is called Play Art. This one is called Majorette Panther. These two, try to be careful here. What does it say? Lindbergh Corvette Stingray. That one had decent comps, I think. And this is a Lindbergh Jeepster. And these were just cheap, like made in Taiwan things. I don't know what those are. Made in Hong Kong, I don't know what those were. So basically, all of these and all the Matchbox, I'm gonna put into the case and ship it with the case and all the original, like, little inserts. And then let me show you the red lines that I got. All right, guys, here's your red lines that I got. All 7 of them, and I'll kind of zoom in. I'll pan across, so you'll probably already know, but if you look for red lines, the reason why they're called red lines is because you see that red line around the tires? And the bottom obviously will say Hot Wheels. And they're really easy to look up. So for example, first telltales, look at the tires, then you'll see Hot Wheels, and then you'll see, like, it'll say, like, that's a Porsche 911, basically. Condition is still, you know, to be debatable, but hey, I've seen worse. You can still see the paint at least. People do buy these up and recondition them and put new paint jobs and everything else. McLaren, it's missing the back part, I think. Now these have, sometimes there's rare color schemes on these cars, and I think these turquoise ones are actually more sought after. This is like a tow truck. I guess it has a little hook or something. Pretty cool, right? Red tires, obviously. And here's your bottom. Here's your next one. Hot Wheels Silhouette. Of course, all the collectors already know. Now this one was a tough one. Like, I did not know at first glance, custom fleet side. I did not know. You have to look really, really close to see any hint of red on these tires, but it's there. It's just got wore off, so keep that in mind. Here's another, this one has it. There's your red. This one's also a McLaren, I think. Y'all have probably seen it. And here's another one. It's kind of a unique one. Got a different color scheme, but Python. So there's your 7. And I'm probably gonna do a lot. I'm not gonna do individual, guys. If there was like brand new in the box, mint condition, that'd be a different story. But these are all used, played in condition, and people that want to restore them, or they just need one for their collection on a certain color scheme. But I'm gonna be auctioning these off as a lot. Now, fair warning, I might have one of them, like a $20 one, not the most expensive, but one of these might be taking out to give to a friend who let me borrow his trailer for a recent move when I sold my house. So as a thank you, I'm gonna be basically giving one of these red lines to him for that help on the trailer. So there'll be a lot of 6, and a link to my eBay store will be down in the description. So you'll see these red lines, and then you'll see all those Matchbox on 2 different auctions. And hopefully they do well. We'll see what happens.